Hello, I'm Bo. I'm here for the last of this series of your workouts at home for active adults. Today, so as always, make sure you do your warm-up and you cool down in your own time. So assuming you're nice and warm, we're going to incorporate a little bit of movement, a little bit of travelling into some of the exercises today. So the first thing we're going to do, we've done some squats already, various versions of squats. Squats are a really good way to really warm the legs up. So with these squats, we're going to move to the side. So think about keeping your feet and your knees forward. So a really good idea to do these in front of a mirror so that you make sure that you're not doing this. You're not lunging, it's a squat. So everything in front. Okay, so bring your feet out shoulder to hip width apart, come down, come into a bicep curl and bring your feet together. Let's do that again. A couple more. And you may have more room, you might have a long corridor at home. As you're moving up and down, do make sure you're using both legs evenly. So that means one is leading as much as the other. Yep, so they both get a nice even workout. Take it down, keep your chest open. So if you are doing this in a corridor, you can make sure you're looking at the wall. Yep, that'll help keep that chest open. You should be starting to feel a little burn in those legs. If you want to make this a little more challenging, at the end of one of your little walks up and down, you can take it into a little pulse. So as long as you can hold that position, you'll really feel this in your legs and your bottom. Keep that chest open. Yep, just a couple more here. Keep squeezing, keep smiling. That's it. And that'll do us. Give everything a shake out. Okay, the next bit of work we're going to do is going to use our legs again. So really give everything a good shake. Now, we are going to be travelling. I don't have a lot of space in which to move here, so you can, again, much easier if you can take this down a long corridor or down the length of your house or a room. The next exercise is a moving lunge. So I'm only going to be able to do a couple here, but we did some forward lunges last time. So a moving lunge will look like this. Do that the turn every second step. We're going to come down, looking ahead. I may be able to do one more here and turn around. Good. Now, slow, controlled. Balance exercise. Bring it down as deeply as you can and give the legs a little shake. And the next thing we're going to do is to add a little movement of this plate or dumbbell or whatever you've got available. The important thing here is to keep the chest as open as you can. So try to avoid twisting your body. That's it. Pass from the side of your back leg to the side of your front leg. And keep those tummy muscles braced. It's looking good. Keep those tummy muscles braced and keep looking ahead. Fantastic balance exercise, fantastic leg exercise. Good. And maybe just do 4 more. 3, and hold. Give those legs a really good shake. Okay, next exercise has no movement. I will give you lots of options here for triceps. The first lot of exercises will be working your body weight. So they're the hardest exercises to do because you're lifting your whole body weight with these muscles here. Okay, so the easiest of the body weight exercises is at the wall, like so. And you're going to bend and straighten your elbows. So keeping those hands in quite close. Make sure your elbows don't come out to the side. So everything is coming down again towards that wall in as straight a line as you can. And you should start to feel this in the backs of the arms. So these muscles here. You don't need to add any leg movement here for this to be effective. Good. So, a couple more here and I'll show you the next version, which is going to be on the floor. So on the floor, we can come down, have your fingertips pointing towards your feet. Yep. Okay, again, hands not too far out, and we want the elbows being as close in, like tram tracks, being as close into each other as they can. Okay, this is the movement. So now we're lifting a little bit more directly with the body weight. So that's going to be a little bit more challenging. If you want to make this a little more challenging again, you can take your bottom off the floor and lift your body weight up and down like so. That's it. That's quite a bit harder. So aiming to do 10 to 15 of these if you can, whichever version. You can work from the easiest to the hardest like I am, or just choose your version. I'll now show you the harder version, or the hardest version that we'll show you today, which is using the chair. So same principle applies. All we're doing is bending and straightening through that elbow. Same principle applies with your hands nice and close in. Step yourself out, having your feet about 90-degree angle, and come down and up. Down and up. And do keep breathing. Now those triceps, if you've been working with me for the duration on these triceps, they'll be getting a little sore, they'll be burning. The second you feel, excuse me, that you're losing control, please stop. Okay, keep it in with those elbows and keep breathing. 3, 2, and hold. Beautiful. Shake it out. Now, just for those of you for whom the body weight exercise is not a good option, we have a couple of options that you can do just using your hands or dumbbells or whatever you've got at home. So the first one is, excuse me, is a tricep kickback. So feet out, shoulder to hip width apart, soften your knees and push back. So keeping elbows in close to your waist on both sides. Don't swing it, just press back. That's it. Breathe out as you push those arms back. Beautiful. Keeping tummy muscles braced. You are leaning forward slightly here. And hold it there. tricep version, just as a little option, is bringing arms up above the head and bending those elbows and straightening them. That's it. So lots and lots, always lots and lots of options for this sort of work, depending on how strong you're feeling in the upper body, whether you want to try to lift your body weight or just lift the dumbbells. Any of them are fine, just focusing on keeping those elbows in. Beautiful. Okay, give that a little rest. Shake it out. We have, our next exercise is a balance walk. So, assuming you've got something that you can move towards, that you can focus on, keep yourself looking ahead, keep your chin tucked in, and we're going to start with, excuse me, one foot in front of the other, like so. Now you can bring those hands out wide if you want to. Excuse me, I'll show you a side version of this. Slow and controlled, and I'll also show you a version where you're doing this nice and close to the wall. So if balance is not your strong point, you can always come next to the wall just to avoid any accidents. Okay, so just touching that wall as lightly as you can. Once you've done that one, if that one's okay for you, you can make it more challenging by bringing, so I'll show you front on, bringing one foot right in front of the other, so it's heel to toe. Quite a bit more challenging. Keep looking ahead. I'm going to turn and give you a side view. So chin tucked in, keep looking ahead. Sit, tummy muscles braced, chest open, and making sure shoulder blades are back and down. Now there is always that wall version, so you've got a corridor that you can walk down. Feel free to just really lightly tap that wall if you need. Beautiful. Okay, give that a little rest, so you can do a couple of minutes of some balance walking if you wish. It is a little bit tiring mentally, so once you've had enough of that, give everything a shake again and move on to our last exercise, which is a side plank. So, one more time I'm going to show you at the wall version first. So, bringing your whole forearm, side of your forearm to the wall. Now walk your feet away from the wall. You'll be on an angle, which should not feel too uncomfortable, but what we're going to do here to make this really work, our side, is move that hip, so squeeze that hip away and your side away from the wall, and just hold. Now we're going to hold this for about 30 seconds, so that's about 10 now. And we're about halfway, and you should start to feel this whole side of your body. If it gets too much, if you can't hold it, that's okay. Just do whatever you can do, 10-20 seconds, and then give it a rest. Okay, 5 more seconds and we're done on this side. Nice. Okay, so you're going to get a back view here. This is me doing the same thing on the other side. So as straight a line as you can, squeeze that hip away and just hold it there. Keep squeezing. And keep breathing. Make sure the breathing keeps happening as naturally as you can. Okay, another 10 seconds. 9, bring it down, shake it out, and I'll show you the last couple of versions of that exercise on the floor. So the second last version will be here with your elbow under your shoulder, everything in a nice straight line. So look down your body, make sure it's in a straight line. Bend the bottom knee. Yep. Okay. And lift the hip away from the floor. So instead of the wall, we're lifting away from the floor. You can bring your arm up. Now I'm just going to show you these exercises, and you can hold them for whatever length of time challenges you. Yep. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, one foot directly in front of the other. Up. Squeezing, again, that side of your body away from the floor. And number three, stacking one foot on top of the other. With this one particularly, make sure you're in a straight line as you bring yourself up and hold. And breathe. So this one we will hold for 30 seconds. And we're halfway. Now you can make this more challenging if you want to by bringing the hip down and lifting up towards the floor. That's it. 5 more seconds. And rest. And just take it over to the other side and we'll be done. So picking whichever version you wish there. Making sure elbow under shoulder. And let's take it up. 30 seconds. And we're done. So keep squeezing away. 15 seconds to go. We are nearly done. Just 5 seconds. 4. You are almost there. 3, 2, and that's it. Well done, everybody. So really important to keep that at your own level. I have provided you with lots and lots of options, lots and lots of food for thought to keep yourself active as you can while you're at home. Thank you.